Before going into the terms themselves, it is necessary to clear up and be sure about the outlines for the subject. The plural form noun and the adjective are written with the same contraction, mathematics and mathematical. The other adjective, mathematic, is written in full. If you need to differentiate between those two contractions, or feel that reading back might be unclear, then they should be abandoned and written in full. When these are abbreviated in popular speech, we have two outlines to consider. In the UK, we say maths, and in the USA, it is math. Both of these spoken abbreviations are written as full outlines, always with the vowel inserted and clearly in first position, so that they do not look like the contraction. As a shorthand writer, you are unlikely to meet all the terms together unless you are working in that field, but any of them could occur in normal topics, as many business matters include amounts and calculations. So it is well worth knowing the outlines for the terms. Although the noun mathematics has a plural form, it functions as a singular noun. For example, mathematics is a popular subject at school. It is defined as a group of related sciences, including algebra, geometry, and calculus, concerned with the study of number, quantity, shape and space, and their interrelationships, by using a specialized notation. The outlines for some of the terms are vocalized rather more than you would need to do if you were in that line of work and writing them all the time. The most basic operations in mathematics are those for simple calculations, namely add, subtract or take away, multiply or times, and divide. The nouns are addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. The result of an operation on one or more values is called the output value. The abstract term number refers to the idea, and the word numeral or figure refers to the written form. A whole number is called an integer. Our numerals are known as Arabic or Hindu Arabic. Roman numerals are written with capital letters of the alphabet and are used on monuments and inscriptions. An expression is a mathematical statement that has been formed according to the rules and syntax of mathematical notation. When comparing calculations, they are written out as an equation with an equals sign in the centre. The numbers or quantities on one side must be equal in value to those on the other side, although the various parts may be made up differently. A simple version would be two numbers being multiplied together, followed by an equals sign, and on the right-hand side the result of that calculation, called the product. Alternatively, the second side could show another different calculation that would equal the same product. The equals sign with a forward slanting slash through it means not equal to. A superscript 2 means squared the number times itself, and a superscript 3 means cubed the number multiplied by itself twice. The superscript number is called an index, plural indices, and another way of saying this is to the power of. 5 to the power of 2, or 5 squared, or 5 times itself, is 25. The main number is the base, and the superscript number is the exponent, which is a type of shorthand for a longer calculation that is being applied to the base. A hyphen before a number means the number is negative. Normal numbers, except 0, are assumed to be positive, but a plus sign may be written in front of them. An estimate is an approximation based on limited information. I have estimated that we will need 6 tons of cement, but my estimation is subject to revision. An estimate generates an answer to a question that is useful for practical purposes, but not necessarily accurate or precise. The zero is necessary because our number notation relies on the position of numbers from right to left. 0 is also called naught or O. When reading out loud a reference containing both numbers and letters, it is best to use the word 0 for the number and capital O for the alphabetic letter. In handwriting, you can distinguish the 0 by writing a slanting slash through it. The other spelling, naught, is not a mathematical term, but an archaic word meaning nothing. In mathematics, brackets are used to determine the order in which operations are carried out. Expand means to multiply out the brackets in an expression. Square brackets have right-angled ends, and the parenthesis is a smooth curve. Plural parentheses with a long last vowel. The curly parenthesis with a little point in the middle is a brace. When these are nested in an expression, parentheses appear in the centre, then square brackets, then braces. Outside of mathematics, the names and usages for these and many others vary widely.